I baked my homemade bread today using my air fryer. This is a buttered bread, very delicious. Just look at it. This air fryer did a nice job, and I did a nice job too. Look at my bread. It's so yummy, so delicious. This is a perfect bread for breakfast, but I had it for dinner. Don't mind me. So let's get into the making of this bread, but please don't forget to give me a follow after watching this video. So let's get started. Here I have my vanilla flavor. I have some eggs, butter, dry yeast, sugar, salt, nutmeg, and then my flour. So I'll just measure out 4.5 cups of flour and then sieve them to ensure there are no dirt or weevil in them, and also incorporate some air into it. So here I'll just mix my milk with some warm water and then test proof my yeast here. If you're not sure of your yeast, please test proof it to be sure it is active. If it's not active, abort mission. So I'll mix my yeast with some sugar and then set it aside for about 20 minutes or thereabout. But if you trust your yeast to be active, you can just get your flour and add all the dry ingredients at this point. So I'll be adding my nutmeg, and when I'm done, I'll mix everything together to be sure it is well mixed. So it's time to add some vanilla flavor into our milk, and then we set it aside. So here is our yeast. It has formed. That shows it is active. Sorry, I hope you guys noticed when I added some pinch of salt. Yes, so please don't forget. So meanwhile, I'll be using my hand to mix this a little bit before using my processor, because I don't want the flour to scatter everywhere. And after about 3 minutes of mixing the dough, I'll add 1 egg and then add some butter into it. This is a butter bread, so we'll add some butter and allow it to knead for about 6, 7 to 8 minutes, depending on the speed of your mixer. So after about 6 to 7 minutes or thereabouts, we'll oil our working surface. You can use your flour for this, but my flour has finished, so I'll be using some olive oil. So this will make it not to stick on your hands or on the surface. So we'll just knead it a little bit, just a little bit. You can knead with your hands and then place it into a bowl and cover it, then set it aside in a warm place for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Actually I left mine for 30 minutes because I didn't have much time. So I'll wash my hands. Please ensure you wash your hands before, during, and after. Very important. Especially when you are working with your bare hands. So we'll allow it to double in size, even though mine did not double in size because I did not leave it for up to 1 hour. So remove the bubble, and then it's time to cut them into our desired sizes and shapes. So I'll just oil my rolling pin and then flatten it out because I want to cut it into smaller sizes. Meanwhile, I'll oil my baking paper or baking sheet and place inside my air fryer. I'll be cutting it into 4 and rolling it into my desired size. So this is me trying to knead it one more time and then flatten it out. This is how I want it. I'm not taking it to market, so however it is, I really do not care, but please, you can do better. So I'll break 1 egg, add some powdered milk. If you have liquid milk, it's fine. Just make use of what you have. We'll mix it together, and before then I'll be adding some sesame seeds. I don't know whether I'm getting the name correctly. Sesame seed. I'll add it on my bread and then glaze the bread with some egg. Is it glazing? Whatever, don't mind me if I'm not using the correct term. I'm not a professional baker. So I'll rub the egg on it and it's time to bake. We'll bake at 160 degrees for about 25 minutes. It depends on the hotness of your air fryer. So at this point, mine is good enough. I actually glaze it with the egg because I want the bread to be brown. If you don't want it to be brown, you can omit, you know, rubbing on the egg on it. So here is my bread. Yeah, and this is it. This is supposed to be a perfect breakfast, but I had it for dinner. So thank you for watching. Please like and follow my page. See you in my next video. Bye.